Google Authorship is something that is very good now for SEO purposes. Basically what you do is that you verify that you are the author of a specific web page or a blog post. Usually it's a blog post. And it's all connected with Google+. You need a Google+ account to do this. You also need to insert an image as well. And it should also be facial image. So if you use something else, it might not really work. Google might find out basically and block you. And what you need to do is that if you're the author of a blog article, say on WordPress, the thing you should do, we can use an example here. You log into your WordPress profile. You go to users and you choose your own profile. And the way this works is that when you add your Google+ profile URL, which looks something like this, a long series of numbers at the end, when you add that to this section, Google+, and also you need to make sure that for this setup, you need to have Yoast inserted. There are several ways of making Google Authorship work, but this is probably the easiest one, especially if you have a WordPress blog. So when you add this code to your user, it will automatically you see here that you get the byline here with the name. And basically what this Yoast plugin is doing in this case is that it recognizes the user and it adds that Google+ URL into the header with a specific rel author tag. So when this rel author tag is added to the site and is pointing to your Google+ profile, which will be this one in that case, you need to make sure you have a link linking back to that website where the blog is. And the way you do that is that you edit your profile and you click on this section, contributor to, and say that you add a new link. The label can be anything. It can be just the name of the website, or it can be the full URL, not important. The important thing is here is that you make sure that in most cases it should be www and then the URL. If you skip the www, usually it won't work. So that's something to keep in mind. And when you've done this, basically you set up Google Authorship. And the way to verify this is to go to, you can test this, is something that's called Structured Data Testing Tool. And to make sure it's actually working, you copy the URL of your blog post and make sure that it's actually the URL of the blog post, not the blog. And you add it here. Click preview. And we're having some issues. Here it's coming. So here we see that the authorship is actually working and is verified. If something was wrong, you will probably see a message here saying or pinpointing what is missing, and you can easily fix it. So, for example, if you forgot to have www in the contributor to URL, it will tell you here, and you can easily amend it and fix it. The main reason, or the really good thing about authorship is that, first of all, in search, you have a picture beside your link, it's much higher risk of someone actually clicking that link, or you make sure you stand out in search. Also, it's a social signal, so if you verify a blog post through Google Authorship, you're more likely to rank higher in search, which is very interesting for any user, and also for the website which you're blogging on. You're also building author rank doing this, so every time you write content and that content is being shared and you're getting likes or +1s and so forth, you improve your author rank. And the higher your author rank is, the higher your content will rank as well. A way to see, you can also check your statistics. Here, if you go to Webmaster Tools, within the same account as your Google Plus profile, you can get statistics on how your content is doing. So here we can see the latest, or the blog post that I've been writing here. You can see how many impressions it had within a certain time frame and how many clicks it got, and so on. It's a good way to see how it is performing. This is probably going to be integrated, or it will be integrated quite soon directly into Google Plus. You don't have to go into Webmaster Tools to do this. You will actually get like a button on Google Plus and get direct access to this. So you have two kind of tags. So you have one that is called rel author and the other one is rel publisher. And when you have a page like this, which is a business page on Google Plus, you can verify it. And you see here that fairto.net is verified here, linked website. So it basically means that this Google Plus profile is linking back to fairto.net. On fairto.net we have a tag that is called rel publisher, and that one is linking or pointing towards this page, and that's how you verify that connection. And that also is another good thing for SEO, to make sure that, or you tell Google that this is your content, and when you share content on your Google Plus, it can relate it to the content on your website. Another very good thing and very important thing actually with this is that whenever you add a new blog post to your website, it usually can take, depending on how much traffic you have to your site, it can take quite a long time until it's indexed by Google. The thing is that if you post that blog post onto Google Plus, basically Google will index it straight away. Even within minutes it has been reported. So it's a very good way of making sure that your blog post has been indexed. Yeah, you can, in the end I can just say a little bit of authorship, the different way of verifying authorship. So basically there are two ways of verifying authorship. What you're seeing here is that if you go into your Google Plus profile and you just add authorship at the end of the URL, you will get to this page. And what this does is basically, if you're adding the email, if you have an email to that domain, in this case it would be marius@fairto.net, you will get a verification email into your inbox and you will click on it and verify it. What happens then is that every time, or all the content on fairto.net that has in the byline saying by Marius or written by or posted by or something like that, Google will automatically acknowledge that as the author, and you will get the authorship is set up for that. This, however, is not really the good way of doing it, because it can get a little bit messy after a while, and also you need an email account and so forth. The other way is that you have links linking both back and forth, as we just went through. Yeah, so and the thing is, you can have a link on the blog. You can have it either in either two ways. So one way is that you have an about page. So in this case it would be clicking here would take you to an about page, and on that about page there would be a link that is called rel me, and then a link linking to Google+. That would be one way of verifying authorship. The other way is to do it like we've done here, is that using the Yoast plugin, and the Yoast plugin is automatically adding the Google+ URL into the header. That basically are the two options that you have, or three options. Make sure that you have a contributed to section on your Google+ profile. I think that's it.